Hey, what's up guys? My name is Benjamin Sopkin from BS Anime, and I have to cover the song known as Otomodachi Film, which is written by Masayoshi Ooishi. So, Otomodachi Film means your friend film, and you will find this to be the season 1 opening of Tada-kun wa Koi wo Shinai, or sometimes known as Tada Never Falls in Love. So what you heard back there was the intro to that song, and I'm going to go ahead and review the parts of the songs that I like and some parts maybe I don't like. And yes, since this is the opening, I will also cover part of the animation. So a part of the song has animations, and I will also go over the parts that are not animated. So if we go back into the intro of the song, we know that this has a very happy feeling, that it's kind of like a rom-com almost. And we're a lot of time spent with goofing around with friends, and this song definitely portrays that well, and the anime very much is like that. So I feel like the anime intro and the song selection was good, and that the animation also mirrors that, and it also really portrays how you expect the anime to be. So now we go into the first verse, where they have these loud thump noises where it signifies they're going to change the scene. And the way they do this is pretty nice, because this is an anime about photography, and they show the pictures as well as the kind of image you get from each character. So they have taken sample photos and they put them in the background, just establish the characters. And I feel like if I were to do it myself, I would change a little bit. When I hear that part of the song, I think to myself, oh well, this is a good time to show character intros. So we will take the main characters and just show their personalities and what they are like, so you can get a good understanding of it. And they do it here, and they did a decent job. I felt like they could have had a little more flair to it. So the next part of the song is another verse where they show the rest of the characters, which are not so much the main characters, but they are side characters which have relationships with the characters and are there to, they're more or less a supporting cast. So I would change it a little bit, so let me show you this part right here. So we have him and Teresa just sitting at the table, and it's a little almost too calm, I want to say. Now granted, we don't want it to have too much action here, because that's the opposite of what the anime should be like. So now we see this samurai guy who's in the rainbow, and he's important to the story, yes, but I don't know if that was quite the way they should have put him in the opening, but I don't have better ideas myself, so I'll just leave it at that. Next we have this part, and I just really like this part, and honestly I don't think I should change anything about here, because it's just what I expect. I expect the main characters to do something cute, because that's still the tone of the song, and that makes me think, oh, they should come together and have a relatively cute scene. So after that, then we have the picture showing up in sync with the song, which is always a good idea. And then we have this cat just jumping across, but I wouldn't do that. Well, the cat has some role in the anime. I feel like it would have been better to show that, I don't know, the two main characters are getting close to almost to the point where they're kissing. I feel that would have been better to show during that scene. So now let me jump into the next part where we have the chorus. This is pretty nice. I do like the special animations in the background where things are moving. And this is a really nice way to, again, show how these characters would behave in the anime itself. So I think this is pretty cool how they spend extra effort making this scene. So these scenes more or less show the basis of a lot of relationships amongst the characters. I'm just very iffy about how the first one shows, because it's supposed to come in kind of a happy song, and the show him crying seems to contradict that. So then we go to the end of it where it shows kind of, oh, this guy's really interested into her, and I think that's pretty interesting. And then we have this very end part, which, I mean, it's cool how they spin the stars around, but I feel like it would still been better to show more of the characters interacting with each other. Maybe it could just be him and her, or it could have been the whole group together, and I felt like that would have probably been better the way to end it. So now that the opening animation is done, I'm going to go ahead and skip around to other parts of the song that I liked, or maybe I had some problems with. So let's go ahead and jump into the solo or bridge part. Unfortunately, to me, this part of the song really doesn't seem to add a whole lot to the song. Yes, it kind of stays in the style, but I feel like I'm really indifferent to it. And it's kind of has a different feeling almost, where it's not really that happy, bright, cheery song that it was before. Yes, it does its job, but I don't know, I felt like I could have gotten something better from it. Just overall, the other parts just seem so much better than this part, so maybe I was expecting something more like that, where it had that happy, cheery feeling to it. With that said, let's go to the next part. Once we go back into the final chorus, it is just very well done. This is exactly what I expected, where it has a slower version of it, where they have a lot of the instruments that were normally part of the original choruses are now gone, so you can have more emphasis on some instruments, and I just love it. It's just how I really want it to be. So now, let's go to the ending. So more or less, it ended exactly how I expected, very much mirroring the beginning with the voices doing that repetition of that sound. So overall, I really do like this song a lot, and I wouldn't really change much. Maybe if I were to, I would add some more instrumentals to harmonize, to add more like synthesizer in the background to give the song maybe a little bit more flair, and perhaps, I don't know, the bridge itself or the solo, not exactly my favorite part of the song. But overall, this song is very well done, and I do like it, and also the animation was pretty decent as well. And if you are not well aware, I'm going ahead and show you a little bit of the video that I found on YouTube of this song. So if you wanted to go see that video, go ahead and I'll put a link in the description, and you can go ahead and watch the video there. If you want to go and support the song, I'll try to put some links where you can go ahead and buy the song, because I really do think this is a good song, and I recommend going ahead and buying that song. Now, the next thing to do is give this song a rating. So I have a rating scale from 0 to 100. If the song scores in the 50s, more or less, the song, I really don't like multiple parts of the song, and there's just a lot of things missing, and I just can't listen to it. Since if it gets in the 60s, I might like maybe some parts a little bit, but that's about it. 70s means the song I'm willing to listen to it, but I'm probably gonna forget it. It leaves no impact on me. So if the song gets into the 80s, that means it's probably gonna get onto my phone, and I'll listen to it a decent amount of time, depending on how in the 80s it will reflect how many times I will play it. The 90s becoming one of my favorite songs, so I would listen to it all the time, and I would share and recommend this to my friends to listen to. So I would give this song the following rating. So overall, I decided to give this song a 90 because I really do seem to enjoy this song, and this might be one of my new favorite songs. I really like the feeling, the rhythm that this song has, and while there's some changes I would like to make, they're not that really important, and I would really enjoy listening to the song. I have been listening to the song in the past few days, and it's been a really enjoyable experience. I recently did finish this anime, and yes, this song has been impactful for me. So the animation also was pretty good. I believe it does do a good job of doing what it should, and it should show parts of the scenes of the anime without giving up too much information. It helps you build the image of certain characters as well as their relations, and this song only furthers that more. So anyways, overall, I really do like this song, and I do enjoy this opening, and maybe it will become one of my favorites as I listen to the song more and more. So now it's up to you guys to say, what do you guys think now? Do you guys like the song from what you heard so far? Are you going to be interested in looking for full versions of the song out there? Maybe you would like to buy that song. How would you guys rate this? What parts do you like? What parts do you not like? Please let me know. I would be happy to discuss the song with you guys in the comments down below. Beyond the song itself, if you have any critiques of how I went through the song and the opening, or if there are some other openings or endings that you'd like me to go over, I'll be more than happy to go over them. Anyways, thank you for watching this video, and hopefully I'll catch you in another video.